everyone. Welcome to Toy Break, episode 176. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Scott.
Yay! Welcome back to the couch, as always.
Yes.
I'm not going to welcome you from now on because I think you're just.
I'm just here when Ben can't make
your
it.
Normal crew. No.
Kind of thing.
We kick Ben off for you.
Oh, great! Special guest.
Special guest. So, in case you're wondering, Toy Break is your weekly show, internet show, featuring reviews and news all about the wonderful world of toys, including but not limited to vinyl, designer toys, not including vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles, how-tos, events. I hear there's a big one coming up, like now, interviews, artists, anything else we can get our hands on. We bring it to you.
You said internet show, but some people watch us on their TV.
You know what? That's right, and I shouldn't say that.
Let's just say show.
I think we can just say show. I usually say internet show.
Some people, no, I don't think so.
I don't?
No, I don't think so.
I don't even know what I say.
I don't think
I'm
you've
like a
ever
robot.
said internet before.
Internet shows.
People are on the Roku box now, though. Like, people
We are.
watch
We're
us.
like on
Yeah.
Roku, and
I think that's a TV thing.
it is a TV thing.
Yeah.
We're on some other boxes that I've never heard of. We could be on your box.
Speaking of
Check
boxes,
your box.
this is
We
the
could be on
prize
it.
box. That means there's a prize this
There
week.
is a prize.
We better get to it.
How do we get to it?
Let's go through the sponsors. Fuzzy Balls Apparel.
Mini cassette tees.
Time Bandits.
Bitbots.
Monster Workshop.
Happy Panda Toys.
3 Dr. Retro.
Pay Saber.
Grumpy Bird.
Art Attack Toys.
Button Lab.
Dragatomy.
That's Dragatomi.
Hey Ray.
Tenacious
And
Toys.
Joanne.
And Joanne.
And
Tenacious Toys.
Hi, Benny. And Urban Rascal.
If you're going to say hi to some, you're going to have to say hi to all of them.
I know. We need to go back and say hi to everybody.
Don't do
Hi
that.
everybody.
Hi,
There you go.
everybody.
There you
Hey,
go.
everybody.
If you're watching this the week of
I
Comic-Con,
just had to say hi Ray because like when I said Dragatomy, like I didn't know what I was saying, but I actually did know.
Okay. You wanted to
So,
make it seem
so
like
I had to
you-
make it exactly.
Right, yeah. I got you.
I had to make it legit by saying, "Hey Ray, like I know what's up."
Legit.
Word.
All right, so the winner of one of these puppies right here,
Clean, new, in the package. Not this one.
that I've been resting my head upon.
That's got brown on it too.
What?
I don't know.
That's cookie. I spilled cookie on it.
Probably ate a Taco Bell.
All right, let's pick a winner.
So wait, what is it? It's the I Got Soul contest.
I got soul.
These
These
are from
people
I
wrote
Got
little
Soul.
poems about getting soul.
Do I get to pick?
You
Yeah,
get to
you're the
pick.
guest.
All right.
Pick a winner. Pick a winner.
I'm gonna pick this one right here.
Do it. Who
Do you
is
want me to
it?
read who it is?
Yes. Who's the winner?
I don't like this one. Can I pick another one?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's that Matt guy.
Congratulations! Yay!
That Matt guy.
That Matt guy.
Right there.
All right.
Winner. Thank you so much to everybody for entering. And that's it. We're done. We're not going to do contests anymore.
That's the last one
I,
ever.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, that's not true?
We've
We
been
can
doing
do-
them the whole time. We can't stop now.
We should stop though, right?
Well, we can do a farting contest right now.
All right, well, let's get on to it. The new contest.
New contest! I was just kidding. We're still in contests.
You might remember us have reviewed this
Whoa, that was
reviewed
weird.
this on the show before. Tofu, the vegan zombie. This starts the week of Comic-Con.
They're doing that again?
They're doing that again.
Wait, what happened?
This contest is starting the week of Comic-Con.
Oh, okay. But why'd you say you're doing that again?
They're doing
God.
it's a Comic-Con. It's
Oh.
a running gag.
Oh, they do it every year.
Oh, great,
You guys
a
didn't know
running
that?
gag. You can win this Tofu vegan zombie figure from Applehead Factory by drawing your version of something Tofu the vegan zombie would eat and post on the forum.
What? Wait. Wow.
Because he's a
But
vegan
remember,
zombie.
he's a
Right.
vegan.
Right.
And he's a zombie.
So what would he eat?
So
You draw
what
it.
does he eat?
You can draw him eating it. There's pictures on their website, tofutheveganzombie.com. Yeah, just be make it funny or something. It doesn't have to be well rendered. Just,
Have fun.
just have fun with it.
It's all about having fun.
We will choose a random winner. It's not based on how well you draw. And a runner-up will also receive a
cool
Tofu
prize.
the Vegan Zombie t-shirt in size large. So the runner-up should be a large male. 'Cause that's the
Or
size.
a large female.
Well, no, this is a man's shirt, not a woman's shirt.
I
Why
feel
can't
like
you
that's
wear
a little
that?
I
sexist.
guess you could. I mean, it wouldn't look great on a girl, though. Girls have...
It'd look great if she was putting it on in the morning.
All right, or maybe
You know
she's
what?
sleeping in
If
it.
she
If
had
it-
nothing else.
Yeah, if it was a hot chick in that and nothing else.
Chicken?
Yeah.
Chicken that.
A chicken?
A hot chick in that.
Hot
chicken?
chicken in that.
All right,
So-
anybody can win it, really. We don't care what you do with it. Maybe you
This-
cut it out and put it on the back of your jeans jacket.
Yes, please do that. This is a rad prize. You guys got to check that out. You can go back in the archives and watch the review and go enter on the contest section in the forum.
Go ahead and watch the review where we snap the head off of it.
We
Don't turn the head.
We?
It's not articulated.
The rest is articulated, right? The arms. and
When's the deadline
Arms,
for that
legs,
contest?
I don't know. Who cares? August 31st.
Okay, so we have a lot to get to this episode. We've been doing so much countdown to Comic-Con news that it's time to jump into. We have some other stuff to review, and we have some voicemails to catch up on. So, should we start with a review or voicemail?
Review.
Let's start with one voicemail and then do the review.
Are we okay
I'm going to
with
be
that?
contrary to Scott.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Scott?
He's just being a dick.
All right, let's have a voicemail.
Yes, this is Terrence from Michigan. The one question that I wanted to ask, it seems like that it seems to be a little animosity towards people who cast in resin. In particular, the little guy, like me, that's just getting started. I want to know, why is that? I hear many toy designers that are prominent talk a great deal of stuff about resin. And also the You Heard show is actually, really went into detail as how they actually came to the name that they picked. Might want to check it out. I think that's it. Oh, another thing too is you do have tutorials online. Wouldn't it be the one thing I like is, like, if the little guy is using a material that may be inferior, maybe you should introduce him to something exactly what you use. Maybe have more in-depth tutorials and actually pass on the knowledge to the next person. Just a thought.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, thank you, Terrence, for watching. Thank you for calling.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at you because he was talking about people bagging
There's
on
a
resin.
few things to talk about, I guess.
All right.
with
Well,
that call.
first, he did mention You Heard show. We do listen.
We love You Heard. We love the whole gang.
Yeah. And
We have heard.
we have heard.
We hear all the time. We should be you hear.
I just listened to episode 4.
Or should be We Heard.
When this goes up, it was the other day that I
We
just
Hear?
listened to episode 4.
We're going to start a new podcast. It's going to come out the day after You Heard.
Called
and it's
We
called
Heard?
We Heard.
There you go.
We heard.
Yes, We Heard. I'm just kidding. I love those guys.
And hopefully, actually,
Silly.
we're going to be having them on the show soon.
Yes.
Just Comic-Con came up and blocked it all, but as soon as we can work out our schedules, we'll
Comic-Con
hopefully
block. It's
have
like
them.
cock blocking.
Hopefully, have them on the show so they can talk about You Heard. and all
Com
that.
block.
But let's get into the resin stuff. First of all, there's nothing inferior about resin.
Nope.
All of the prototypes we make our toys of that go to China are made from resin.
Yes.
All through the industry. All of the prototypes that people make actual toys, real toys out of, not just like art toys, but like mass market toys. All the prototypes are made from resin. The same resin that you probably use in your kitchen to make your resin toys. So there's nothing inferior about your product at all. You're using the right thing. The things that I talk about were things that I don't like resin, or not that I don't like resin, where I don't like resin as much as an actual production piece, is the quality that people are putting out when they say, I'm done. You can't just pour it in a mold and then take it out of a mold and put it in a baggie and staple a header that you printed on your printer and say, I'm done, because it's not finished. You need to finish it.
And by that you mean cleaning up the seam
You
lines.
need to clean up the seams. You need to make it perfect. If you're gonna make it,
Fill in any
if you're gonna make a
bubbles.
line of these things and say I'm a toy designer and I make toys, look at my toys. Well, then finish it and make a finished product. If you're just casting stuff for fun, it's your hobby. Go right ahead. Make it however you want.
And that's good too.
That's fine.
If
Yeah,
that's what you want to do.
There's plenty of room for that. I have no problem with people having a hobby, casting stuff. It's fine. But if you're going to call yourself a toy maker and a toy designer and you're going to design toys and make finished product, then finish the product and make it correct. And we do have tutorials online where we do go over that kind of stuff. We haven't put any up in a while.
Coming soon.
Yeah, we haven't put any up in a while, but we do have quite a few. If you check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/TOYBREAK, you can find some of those there.
You also have a little bit of a thing where, for you personally, and I think it's because you've worked at large toy companies for so long, like you have a history coming from, working in mass market toys, that you kind of consider like I'm going to use quotes, a real toy, something that's been produced, whether it be overseas or US or wherever it was. It's kind of more like hundreds of pieces are made and it's usually plastic.
Right. I mean,
That's
for me, a
Toys are plastic.
a finished toy is a produced piece, a produced toy.
Which really means plastic.
I mean, because you can do. I mean, there's plenty of mini busts and resin statues.
Do you consider that a toy?
No, I mean those are collectibles, but I mean they're still produced pieces. They're still finished, produced pieces. And if you want to just do it in your kitchen, that's fine. But finish it and produce it. Like finish the job. Don't half-ass it. There's a Sucklord already. He makes his pieces that way on purpose. It's part of his design aesthetic. He's got it. He cornered that market. Sucklord has that. No more Sucklord. You don't know, like, he can do it. He cornered it. It's his thing. It's his aesthetic.
He filled that.
We don't need another person like that.
It makes sense to what he's doing as well.
Right. It's part of
it's for a reason, as opposed to like pulling a piece of resin and going, that's good enough, and just keep going. Like, finish it. Don't skip steps.
Yeah. There's a lot of work that goes into making this stuff.
Speaking of Sucklord, you can see his newest resin at DKE, the Asking and Telling edition, the Gay Empire Asking and Telling. We finally got an image
We
of
have
the backer
images
card.
that we can show this time. Look at that. How we slipped that right in.
Natural.
But yeah, I mean, there's no problems with resin.
They are.
As long as you're finishing it, as long as you're making it properly and going through all the steps. And I am a little bit harsher on that stuff because I have been doing this for a long time, and having worked in the industry and just through all of my years of doing this stuff, you can't, when you work for a company and you say you're in the casting department and you've just gotten finished molding someone's action figure that it's going to Hasbro or Mattel or something, you can't hand them a piece with seams on it. Like, that's just unacceptable.
Right.
So why sell it that way? Why would you make it to sell to someone that way? You can't. Like, it's unacceptable. Finish the piece. And if you can't finish the piece, then don't. You're not done. Don't sell it. It's not ready. But yeah, I mean, that's why I come down on a lot of this stuff, or that's why it might seem like I come down on this stuff. But I make resin stuff. We sell resin stuff every year at Comic-Con. I don't have a problem with resins.
It's bad resins.
It's bad resins I have a problem with. I have a problem with bad toys, too. I think people have seen that.
It's not just resin. It's just
not
it's
just
bad
resin.
toys.
Did you have anything
general.
to add to?
No, I mean, George said it pretty much perfectly. I mean, there's really nothing, no way to say it. Like,
But again, thank you for calling, Terrence. And yeah, so if you're working on some resin stuff, come post it in the forum. Let us know what you're working on. Good luck with that. Clean up the seams. How about some toys?
Let's talk about some toys.
Shall we start off with the big box?
Yeah. This is amazing. First off, we got to say thank you
amazing.
to the Four Horsemen.
Big thank you.
Because this is just an amazing package that
holy
showed
cow.
up.
Because this box showed up to
Wow.
our studio.
So you might have heard us talk in the past about
You heard?
the newest figure called Scarabus.
I've heard of that.
It was part of the Fantastic exclusive line that they do every year. It was almost came out like a year ago, but it took a little longer because the pieces, I mean, you'll see in a second why it took a little longer.
All right, so this is Scarabus, Lord of the Resurrected, by the Four Horsemen,
What you just said.
right?
Yes.
Did you have more to your story?
No?
So this is the newest addition to the Horsemen's Fantastic exclusive Gothtropolis line. might have seen they have some different characters from different lines. This is specifically part of the Gothotropolis. Gothotropolis.
One of the things Horsemen do is pick a lot of crazy names.
They do that, as you're about to see, or hear, as you're about to hear. So it's available in 10 different versions.
Wow.
Yeah, you just
These
heard
are
that
all
right.
10, right?
Yeah, let me start doing this while you keep going on
10
that stuff.
different versions. So the versions are regular Scarabus,
I'm trying to find them.
Demon Fire Scarabus, Dormant Form Scarabus, Anubis, Horos, Thothos, Melcom,
Thothos.
Nergal, Azazel, and Hores.
Did you say Thothos?
I said Thothos. Is it Totos?
Okay.
Thothos.
I'm gonna go with Thothos. Or Thothos.
Here,
Thothos.
It's probably
I think this is the regular one on top there. So take a look at those.
Alright. Here, I'm gonna let
One
you
of
see
the
these.
things, we'll just hand out a couple
Wow.
to each of us here for a second.
Wait, now, do they have... Okay, on the back it
Holy
shows
moly.
who's who. Okay.
Holy
All right.
moly.
One of the things that you're going to notice about these, first of all, is the Horsemen have always, or have done this for a while now, this awesome packaging where it's, you basically undo one flap, cut the tape, and you're in. Like, you can slide it in and out, and then you can actually put the whole figure back in. So you could take them out and play with them, and then put them back in the package
Beautiful.
for display or safety or whatever you want to do. One thing about this figure is there's a million parts.
Oh, that smells delicious. Doesn't it smell good?
Yes.
So each figure has tons of accessories
Yes.
and things to change out on it. So I have here, I think I've got Demon Fire Scarabus. I'm fairly certain.
this
Does
one here
Demon Fire
is
have...
It's a little...
Horus?
Oh, no, is that Azazel?
Oh.
Look, it's Azazel.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yeah. But the
Okay.
heads...
Right. So I've got Azazel, or Azazel, or... I don't know.
Azazel.
You guys, what are you doing?
Azazel. Haas and Hops Incorporated.
What are you doing to
Thos
Azazel?
and Thos Incorporated.
all right. So they all come with the regular Scarabus face in whatever
Right.
repaint version.
Boom.
But as you'll notice when you'll take these guys out of the package,
Oh, good. Twist dice.
the heads do come off on some of these. Or I guess they come off on all of them. But they also have the alternate version head. Like this guy, not only does he have the head, but he has this little piece that
Right.
slides over.
Oh, I have that.
So that when you change his head, it doesn't just have like a weird little neck.
Right.
He's got the full thing.
I've got a weird little neck.
Hairy neck.
But they all also have these weird face changer plates. So like
Whoa.
some of them come with different faces that
Oh,
you can
that's
plug right
crazy.
into the face. Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
There's
Oh my
so
gosh.
much.
You can. It's like you can customize your own figures here.
Yeah.
And opening it takes an hour and a half, so you know you've got a good activity for the weekend.
Oh, this guy's rad.
There's
Look at
so
how
much crazy
detailed he is.
engineering in this figure.
Look at these straps on the boots. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
This is a beautiful figure.
Look at all this sculpting detail on this thing. There's a beetle, like the beetle belt,
Where's this go?
like the winged.
You're a beetle belt.
It's total like Egyptian like design everywhere on it. Look at
You
that.
can really see it
That's
with
incredible.
this. The detail on that one.
That
with the
thing's
silver.
amazing. That
Yeah.
color
Oh,
is
it's gorgeous.
simply
The
amazing.
color is
The
insane.
purple fire.
But anyway, these guys come with, not only do they come with extra hands, there's 2 sets of extra hands. It has flames that they hold in their hands. Like crazy like wing things for their backs. Like, look at this. Like,
Oh yeah, this one has that too.
that can go into the back pieces here.
There it goes. Aha! I own you.
It's got
Look how cool he is. So yeah, there's 2 different sets of hands. The fire. Did you say the fire already?
the fire. Not only does it have a staff,
These pieces.
but you can also interchange the staff to be a spear.
What's this piece right here?
Those pieces, if you might remember, the last piece that came out from Gothropolis were the Timekeepers.
I do remember the Timekeepers. They're one of my favorite toys ever.
That's armor for the Timekeepers.
Whoa.
For the other figures that already came out. So that they can match the dude that you're there with.
Rad.
That's brilliant.
And if you don't have the Timekeepers, go to the store horsemen.com.
Aren't they only like $10
Yeah.
or some ridiculously cheap price?
They're amazing.
Yeah, they show them on the back too.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the back of the card. So
Those guys have been out, I think, what might have been last year, the year before.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Those guys are amazing.
I want to see this fire. Fire! Brah.
Really?
Fire out my... Yeah,
Really? We're doing that?
I am.
That's like 12 years old.
Hey, you know what? So am I.
check out the balls on the.
Why are you looking at his balls?
Whoa.
He was
Look at-
putting some fire.
Look at
Those
those.
His
are
are
awesome.
clear.
Yeah,
Like
look at that.
clear.
It's like
What a gorgeous accessory. Let's see the fire. Let's see him hold the fire. How will this
Oh.
work?
Oh, look at that. And this is made to fit
through that. Yeah.
through the cape. There's so much crazy engineering going on to figure these figures out.
Figure
and to
these
have
figures.
all these different accessories for everybody.
Yeah.
There's a way that this works, and I don't know it.
So, you know the Four Horsemen from their sculpting of He-Man Classics,
Dude.
or the re-release of the He-Man from a while ago, 2000X or what it's called.
That's not right.
I think it goes backwards, up the hand. It might not even be for that hand. It might be for one of the other hands. No, like
Oh, it
might
doesn't
be.
look like the fingers go in it like that though.
Yeah.
Like there's 2 holes for the.
it goes this way though, and it goes up their arm.
Oh. Like it's a bracelet almost kind of thing.
So it's like...
That way, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
now it fits. So just play with that fire and it goes up the arm. That's cool. I was thinking it was like he was holding it like a burst.
But they also do like the DC Universe stuff for Mattel. Like you've seen these guys work everywhere. And if you're buying any of those figures, you should be buying these. I mean,
Because these are even better.
oh, this is awesome. Check it out. For the factory to make sure they got the legs on the right side.
RL.
They got the right and
Yeah.
the left marked so that they know what side to put
That's
it
You
on.
pretty
could
smart.
totally do kickboxer scenes. Huh? Little JCVD, anyone? No? Okay.
JPCD.
Jean-Claude Van Damme? One of the greatest action stars of all time?
These things are
That's
crazy
debatable.
articulated.
It is debatable. But it's true.
Okay.
So these are amazing, and you get a crap load of accessories and hands and heads, and I think it's well worth it. And what it is it's $30 each, or if you want all 10, you can get it for $285, a little bit of a discount, over at storehorsemen.com.
It's like getting a free one of it.
You know what I just thought of? Like if you bought a bunch of these, you can take parts off of different ones and kind of make your own. Like you don't have to stick to all the things that this guy has. Like you could really go crazy and like put this face on that guy. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Yeah, why not?
So I mean, like you can like. Oh wait, give me that black face. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, look how cool that looks. And look, he's even got a
Whoa.
bit of that purple in him.
Oh,
Look at
looks
that.
Great.
So the purple even matches like
Yeah.
his purple already.
Same with this. Purple, purple.
Punch you. Punch you.
Ow.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to punch your dude. You okay?
Yeah.
Let's hurt him.
These are dangerous.
Did he?
Not-
Did she just do that little mark right there?
No.
On
This
your
one,
thumb?
like where it cut the piece right there.
Did she do that or that?
No, this one.
I'm sorry. Let me see.
It's fine. It's
Don't
all right.
kiss
I'm
it.
good.
That's
I'm just
ridiculous.
gonna let you kiss it.
No. Fuck no.
So you could also pick these up at Comic-Con if you were watching this during the show over at the AFX booth 3345. That's where the Horsemen will be. And they will also, besides these guys, have the Alpha Phase version of the Outer Spacemen Waves 3 and 4. So be sure to stop by booth 3345.
Like
All right.
a
So speaking
power
of the
cord or
Alpha
something.
Phase version, it's Wave 3, Mistron and Commander Comet, and Wave 4, Electron and Alpha 7. And those are the next 4 figures from the Outer Spacemen series. So
Nice.
you're going to want to pick those up, and those also work with the whole Glyos universe of figures. Bless you.
Thanks.
Bless you. These are insane. I wish we had time to open all these. Maybe we can do a toy brief opening some more. of
Yeah.
these.
Where does this one go? Is that head?
With him, right?
Yes.
All right. Which one of these am I taking home?
You'll have to get yours at Comic-Con at booth 3345.
Can I see those over there too?
Nope.
These are so rad.
I think that silver and black one might be my favorite out of all those.
The silver one's awesome.
This one's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that one's cool. This is like
Like
the
gray
ice.
and blue?
Yeah.
Look at his face too.
I think that's one. That's
that face is cool.
What's his name? Melchom.
Is this the same face as
Melchom?
that? Look at that face.
Which face? Whoa, I haven't seen that guy yet. This guy looks like John Carter of Mars, like that one dude.
This guy's got like a predator look going, but with
Ooh.
sweet horns. I love the horns and stuff.
Okay, question.
Did you
Yeah.
say Predator with
I
sweet
don't-
horns and you made fun of me for saying?
I don't know if you had said this already and I didn't hear, but all of these are available at
Mhm.
that
Yes.
booth. Okay, so
They're
it's
gonna
not
sell
like
them
one
all.
exclusive here, one there.
Nope.
No.
It's like
All at the Horsemen.
They're taking care of the whole thing this time.
All right.
crazy.
And get some timekeepers because you're going to need to
You need
outfit them with all
timekeepers.
these sweet new armor.
Sweet new armor. All right, so we have more. Speaking of resin toys, we have Teuth. Let's hold it that way. Teuth by Brian Ahlbeck, aka LYSOL.
That's enough.
You might know him online from
enough.
Just
LYSOL.
take them all.
This is a 3-inch custom resin figure. You can pick this guy up for $20 over at deadhandtoys.com. It was part of the Kaiju for Japan.
That one was
This
that
particular
one was a
one?
limited one for Kaiju for Japan. They were raising money for Kaiju for the tsunami victims and the
Are you keeping this out?
nuclear thing. No, we can open it
Oh,
up.
sweet. 'Cause I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so, I've got to say that I love this piece.
It's really nicely done.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? So, he actually had a piece in the resin show, the Tag resin show.
Yes.
A little gray guy.
The gray version of that dude.
Gray
yeah.
version of him, and I thought that was spectacularly done.
Yeah.
So, here we have one in person to hold, and
How many of these
Fondle.
did he make of this?
I do not know.
I don't remember.
I mean, it's a limited run. so
there was like
Small.
like 10 or 15 or something
Yeah.
like that. It wasn't too many, maybe 20.
it's a lot of work for just,
But notice how there's no like visible seam, there's no bubbles, there's like it's finished and painted. Like there you go. That's a finished.
bottom's nice and smooth.
Yeah, that's a good finished piece.
Yep.
And on top of that, it's got a nice paint job.
And it was like, what was it, $20? Yeah, it was super cheap. It made it way easy for me to be like, yeah, I could give $20 to the Kaiju relief, you know.
And
like,
I get this cool resin
and I get
thing?
this
Yeah.
awesome piece. Yeah, it was awesome. So it's nice.
I really like the way the eyes are inset,
Mm-hmm.
and the black wash over it really works with the
Yeah.
The wash
The
really,
style.
pops everything out.
yeah.
All
Because
the
you know
sculpting and everything.
when you do a wash, you know those the dark color, or if you're doing a light color, whatever whichever way you want to go with your wash, gets into all the little cracks and grooves, and when you wipe it off, you know it leaves more of an accent where the darker color stays. So
Came out really nice.
It's a good wash too. It's not just like shitty, like where you can see the brush strokes or anything.
yeah, and it's solid resin, but it's lightweight. You know, good piece, everyone.
Peace.
We also have these custom Buff Monster figures. These were done by Osiris Orion.
Are we opening these? Or no?
You know,
No?
I'm gonna. Let's open one. Do you want to open one? Which one would you rather?
No,
open?
it doesn't matter. I was just asking.
That
And I'm
one
gonna
has
give one
glasses.
away.
Let's
Surprise
open the
prize.
glasses one then.
Okay, here.
Surprise prize.
Surprise prize. First person to write in, you got to pay shipping.
Pop
But
quiz.
the first person to write in on the
quiz.
forum under this episode and tell us you want the Osiris Orion buff toy,
That's all you have to do. You don't have to like.
you got to pay shipping.
Yeah, but like, do they need to like answer a question? Like,
No, because it's the first person to get here to
What
this part in the
happened
show.
at 16 minutes in on episode 94? I don't know.
Nope. If they got to this part in the show and be the first person to
Nice.
say it, that's it. You get this little Osiris Orion.
Custom. So if you're not the first person to write in and you would like your own custom Osiris Orion piece, these are going for $25 over at TenaciousToys.com, and there's actually a series of like 4 of these. designs.
This was from Toy Street from the show in New
Oh,
York
I didn't know that.
at the Tenacious Toys booth.
Nice. Oh, it says Toy Street right there. Look at that.
Yeah. That's a cute logo they have for Toy Street too.
Isn't that pretty?
It is. It's like a little bug.
How's it feel? How's the paint feel?
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
There's a fingerprint on this one.
Nice.
Oh.
Bonus.
That's, so you can steal their identity. That is probably Osiris's fingerprint, and you can now gain access to all of his high-level government
That's true. Oh, wow.
secrets.
Let's get on that
You
right
can,
now.
like, you know, like in the movies.
Scanning and everything.
Yeah. Now we just need his eyeball to get through the final door.
Okay, let's work on that.
Minority Report style.
That's creepy. This is really nice. I love the sort of Neapolitan style rainbow of colors. I think that works well. It makes me want to eat it. Now I just want like an ice cream.
It reminds me of like a locust. Not really food.
What? A locust?
Yeah, with like,
Locust? Yeah.
say it would be like,
Like sectars, remember those?
yeah, like that
That's what
would
it
be
looks
like if he's walking in the grass so you can't see him from above.
What is it? What are you guys talking about a bug?
Are you having a stroke?
All right, let's
All
move
right,
on.
blind box time? Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time!
Sure.
You guys ready?
Blind box time!
Wow. What
That
do we
just
have?
happened.
What
So you guys, these are mine, but you guys can open them.
Series 5 Lego minifigures?
These are not Lego. These are compatible with leading brick brands, but they're not Lego.
It says
Doctor Who.
Series 5 Lego minifigure.
Doctor Who character building micro figures.
Open them!
Contains one figure with display base.
I don't think I'm going to open mine, guys. I'm just going to take
Open
it home with me.
No,
Is
it's
that
not
cool?
yours. It's mine.
Do you already know what these are?
Yeah.
Do you know which ones they are?
Kind of, yeah.
You felt them out? Are
These were obtained through a friend of a friend of a friend.
Now these are from
The United Kingdom.
the UK.
So all the guys you can get
Oh, on that side.
are on this side. This side has a bunch of army men.
Can't open. How'd you open that, George?
I used my
his
teeth. Oh,
So these are Doctor Who.
Holy shit! How
use
do
your
you open
teeth,
this,
dude.
Rip it with your teeth like a grown-ass man.
Grown-ass men don't open toys with their teeth. Ah, nice. I got it.
What'd you get? What'd you
I
get?
can't
Come
tell
on.
you. Oh my
I
gosh.
hope it's red. I hope it's red.
It's not.
Are you serious?
It's not red.
Yes, it is. Is
It's
it
not
red?
red. Keep going.
It's only red or blue. It's blue? Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. I'm okay with that.
You can paint it red though.
I'm okay with 2 blue Daleks.
What's
It's
up?
funny.
Dalek?
These are Lego. I mean, not Lego. But
They're
they
Lego.
match Lego.
Yes.
Do you want to?
Oh, you can. Do you want me to build it?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. So it comes in like 7 pieces here.
Look at his little plunger arm.
So you knew they were both Daleks, though, right?
I did.
Okay.
I did know that part. What do you think of these?
They don't feel like Lego. They don't feel good like Lego. They have like a weird cheap feel, like a capsule machine toy.
They do have a little bit of that capsule machine toy.
Now,
Capsule machine?
I don't want anybody who works at a capsule machine factory to call and be like, "You hate capsule machine."
Hey man, why do you hate resin? Capsule machines.
No, these just have that weird like cheap plastic feel, like cheap ABS.
But it's compatible.
But it's a little Dalek. Look at him.
And you can build Lego things. And it's not probably exactly correct with the minifigs, but it's just slightly bigger than the minifigs, which is about right. Up top.
Now, is this Creo?
This is not Trio. This is overseas. Now, oh, and I think these are coming to Entertainment Earth in the Army Builder packs. So you can get like 10 Daleks or 10 Cybermen. And I think that's happening in September.
That makes sense.
Amy Pond
They
is
carry a
still
lot of
hot
copies.
as a minifigure.
Who?
The redhead.
Yeah. Okay.
You'd
There's
have to see the
also
show.
there's also Weeping Angels. There's 2 different Weeping Angels. There's one of the
Cyberman.
Smilers, and there's a Silurian General,
All right.
Reztak. So, there's 2 Matt Smith doctors.
I want the
Kind of
robot.
cool, right? Robot. That's the Cyberman. What do you think, George? Surprise Dalek.
Surprise Dalek.
We
it's
are
always good.
Dalek. I
Now,
can't
are
do the
all
thing.
these are all
Exterminate.
these are all from
was
the
terrible.
new Doctor Who, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We are Dalek. Okay.
Nice. Awesome. Surprise blind box.
Surprise! Is it time for voicemail?
Let's do it.
Hi, Toy Break. This is Tiffany from Houston, Texas. Before I go over my questions, I'd like to clarify a couple of things first. I have the biggest non-sexual girl crush on Aileen. Hi, Aileen. You're so adorable, and I want to give you cute plushies every day forever. Hi, George. You have a really great smile, and I think your new monkey tail beard accentuates that. Ben, I don't really know how I feel about you just yet, so I think you should stay on your best behavior. Okay, great. So, now I have to tell you something really awkward. Brace yourself. No, really, do. I'm not a toy collector. I don't own any toys. Oh my god, I think I might be a minimalist. But no, don't hang up yet. So, even though I am not a collector, I'm pretty obsessed with designing and manufacturing toys. In fact, I think that's how I came across your YouTube channel. I was searching for mold making or casting videos during the numerous times that I'm searching for similar videos, involving 3D printing, injection molding, CNC milling, fiberglass, all kinds of stuff. I'm really into that. That's my thing, and I guess video games and being a crazy cat lady, even though I only have one cat, those are my things. I'm not a toy collector, so I hope we can still be friends. So I have watched 50 to 60 episodes over the past 2.5 months, and out of the hundreds of toys that you've reviewed, and all of the links associated with those items, I've only found 2 items that I really, really want to purchase, and a third one that I may be thinking about. The first one that I really must have, and I would love to have, 50 of them, is the Misfortune Cat designed by Ferg. It's amazing. So, yes. The second one I came across weeks later was Plague Rat, which, not to my surprise, is also designed by Ferg. The third toy that I really like the look of is the Solid Black Stomp by Brian Flynn from the Super 7 site. So my first question is, based off of those 3 toys, do you have any other designers with a similar aesthetic that you would want to recommend to me? My second question is, have you come across any toy designers or artists that do not collect toys? I vaguely remember an episode with the Sucklord as a guest, and he sort of implied that he designs stuff and he doesn't understand why people want to buy his crap. So he sort of seems like, he's a designer but not a collector. And I want to design, but I don't want to collect. So I don't know, it sort of seems wrong, almost like a drug dealer that doesn't do drugs, who's totally clean. So, yeah. Anyway, that was my second question, and that wraps it up. So, thank you so much for listening, and thank you for providing us with lovely entertainment. Have a great time at Comic-Con. I wish I was there. So, yeah. Bye.
First things first.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for sending the MP3.
Getting a little hot at the beginning there.
Do we have a picture of this chick?
No, but I wish we did.
Can you put a picture of her?
I mean, see, now, Corn Boy, take note. If you don't want us to make fun of how long your call is, just a couple complimentary things at the front like that.
Will get you everywhere.
She could have talked as long as she wanted. I wasn't going to be like, oh, no.
Don't
Thanks.
cut her off.
Yeah, don't cut her off.
By the way, Tiffany, thank you so much for the wonderful compliments. Thank you for watching 50 or 60 episodes in 2 months.
That's
a
first
lot.
of all, whoa, slow down.
That's way too much, George.
Second of all,
and
slow your roll.
And also, stop, because you've gone back way too far. Like, any further than that,
Yeah,
it's going to start to go downhill.
That's like
Don't
pre-puberty George going on right there.
Don't go to 1 or 2, like any of those early ones. You're
Are
in
we friends on Facebook? Because we should be.
a world of hurt in those early episodes. You may want to stop. Going backwards.
All right, so wait. First of all, this could be a huge misconception, and don't ask me how I know this, but most drug dealers actually are clean and don't do their own drugs, because then you're taking from your own product, and how are you going to do business transactions when you're all messed up? So, funny that you mentioned that. I know a lot of toy designers that do not collect toys, really at all.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to name
Sucklord.
names because maybe they don't want to know, but
Right.
Sucklord has a
huge-
shit ton of
Yeah.
toys.
Yeah.
he does have a lot of toys, and not necessarily designer toys. It's usually like it's like old action figures
Yeah.
and vintage type stuff. So
I mean, I would love. Honestly, there are days where I would love to be a minimalist.
I would love to see that.
Like, I would love to just be like, there's like a bed and like a desk and that's it, and like you don't have like.
Similar.
it'd be
I
amazing.
often think like, what if I got rid of all this shit, like total clean space except for one piece, like one big piece, like
Yeah.
conversation piece, and then
What
like-
would your conversation piece be?
I don't know. That's a good question. But then like I know over time if I did that piece, it would just be like shit all back over it.
Back all everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
You
Yeah.
guys may have seen a tiny section of Scott's collection in his office on the last episode.
That was my office?
They couldn't identify it because they didn't see the Showgirls DVD set, collector's edition in the
Which
background.
is awesome.
But
All
I
right.
agree. It's a
But
good
let's
show.
get back
Good
to
movie.
this. My Good Smile. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
let's
no.
get
I mean,
let's get back to that monkey tail.
no. I mean, I could
I thought we were
definitely.
getting
You don't have to collect toys to be able to make toys. I think a lot of people that do make toys do have a large collection, and mostly because it's either things that they're inspired by or
Right.
things that they grew up with
Or things they made.
things that they made or their friends. I know we have a lot of stuff that like throughout the years we collected just because our friends make it. I mean,
True.
we also like it obviously because our friends make it, but like I mean, there's tons of stuff that we have that our friends have made that we'd like. I don't want to get rid of it because it's like my friend made that, So there's stuff like that, but
So when you enter this world, beware. But she also had another question. She likes Ferg's designs,
yes,
and that one by Brian Flynn, Stomp. And she was wondering if we have anything else. And I find it so hard to recommend things, and especially being that you like Ferg. Like, I think Ferg's stuff is totally awesome and totally unique in, like, the designer toy world. If you haven't seen, I'm sure you've already seen his squats over at projectsquat.com, and I love those. I wish I had every single one of them. They're rad, cool design, awesome little clothes and fabric elements.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any recommendations, Scott? Because I was also thinking, I'm sure you've already checked out Ashley Wood stuff at 3aonline.com, but
That's a good one too.
kind of I wouldn't say similar though, like it's...
Yeah, I guess it depends on like what kind of like what you're into. Is she into like something cute or?
Well, kind of like those Ferg pieces.
Yeah, I mean, he like you said, he's kind of like his. It's like his own style. Like,
yeah. There's not a
it's
lot out
hard-
there that looks like that
yeah,
stuff.
like you see
Yeah.
a Ferg piece and you're like, it's unmistakably Ferg. Like I don't know.
And he's got great simple lines.
Very clean.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you know what? She also mentioned
Minimalist kind of toys.
But I would agree that maybe Ashley Wood stuff is similar but more grungy.
it's too grungy.
It
to
might be
that,
too grungy.
Yeah, but it's that same. I don't know. It's
Some
kind
of
of
his
got that
pieces are
war.
clean.
It's got that war element to it as well.
But you know what? I mean,
don't know.
Ferg has a massive line that you can go in and look up. Not
True,
of
not
stuff
just
that you
those
you may have
pieces.
missed if you're just starting to learn about him. Go and check out all of the stuff that's already come out. Same with Brian Flynn at Super 7. There's a massive trove of stuff that you can dive into, and get into like the back catalog of all that stuff that you may have missed that's coming out.
Absolutely.
And both of those guys are still working and still putting out more stuff.
Which is
So-
wonderful and terrible for our bank
Yeah,
accounts.
so even if you're just getting into it now, you can still start following them now and see what they make in the future.
I'm trying to think like that really clean, what I think you're going for with the aesthetic that you like. It's hard to pick out other pieces.
Yeah, you should check out my stuff. Maybe you'll like it.
I don't think your stuff is going to work in there.
I mean, it can grow on you.
What
you know,
about like some of the Luke Chu pieces, like the
From
the
Monkey
new black
King.
and white?
Mm-hmm.
That one's very simple, very
Mhm.
kind of pared down. If we think of anything else, you should email us, and then we'll have your email.
I was going to say, and also jump on the forum, because...
yes, there's... Crackit will probably have a great idea.
There's posts up on the forum, and I'm sure even just in this episode, in the notes for this episode up on there, people will start posting stuff that they're like, oh, you guys forgot this or this. Mm-hmm. There's a great resource of people on there that know, a lot more. I can remember a lot more than we can on the, at the spot like this.
Yeah, just like research, like go through and
research,
and whatever you like,
and start and
just buy it.
But maybe just don't buy it, because the second you start buying them...
Save the picture on your computer, that's enough.
The second you start buying them, you're going to have a house that looks like this, and your studio is going to look like this,
right.
And then you're going to start making toys, and you're going to have all the toys you made, and then...
But also, we have so many other things we have to get to, but good luck with your projects, and keep us updated on if you're making any toys.
Yeah, if you need any pointers or help, jump on the forum, ask questions. I'm on there. There's a lot of people on there who can help out with anything like that if you have any questions about that kind of stuff.
Also, to Tiffany or anybody else, I am totally open to plushies every day. I'm just saying.
I think that was sexual.
Huh?
What?
Oh, we also have Tupac Cat.
Tupac Cat. Let's just play the video first before we even talk about it.
Okay.
It has to be seen.
Tupac's dead. In September 96, he got shot in the head. But right as he died, it's a little known fact. He used an engine room, still transferred his soul to a cat. It took 15 years, that cat was trapped in the pound. But now he's back in the hood while Tupac stuck in the ground. Yo, it's Tupac Cat. It's Tupac Cat. He's tying up his bandana, cocking back on his strap. And he will jump in your lap and be as cute as a button. But at the drop of a hat, he'll shoot your face off for nothing. He got a chain made of mice hanging down to his paws. And even though he got new to that pussy, still got some balls. Catnip and Hennessy, scarfing down the motherfucking fancy fees. Spending all his time getting stuck in trees. Spitting on his orange and lazy enemies. Fuck kitty lips. Cause he shits like a human. And his bitches are fooling. He rolls on brand new Mercedes and drinks the blood upon noodle. He's not afraid of the water. He's not afraid of the cops. And since he's got 9 lives, he's not afraid to get shot. All the pigeons are scared when he's holding the block. Cause he ties them to some bricks and throws them off of the dock. He plays poker with dogs and dresses up like a horse. And twice a year he digs up Tupac to have sex with the court. Hey yo, it's Tupac Cat. It's Tupac Cat. He's tying up his bandana, cocking back on his strap. And he will jump in your lap and be as cute as a button. But at the drop of a hat, you shoot your face up for nothing. They screaming Tupac Cat. Tupac Cat. He's literally a pussy, but don't call him that. Hey yo, he's Tupac Cat. He's Tupac Cat. Oh shit, he built a time machine, brought Tupac back.
So that's Tupac Cat.
Okay, so this is by Alex Pardee and J2222222 Toys. It's J222 Toys. J222toy.blogspot.com. There will be you'll be able to pick these up. This is a one of one for TOYBREAK that was sent to us by Alex and Jay. So thank you very much. But you can get your own Tupac Cat at Comic-Con. Limited to 75 pieces. There'll be 15 a day, so that's a pretty low number.
Pretty limited.
$70 each at Zero Friends booth 5502, and you can go to zerofriends.com. And also, Zero Friends is going to have a bunch of stuff, shirts, prints, all of Alex's work. So just definitely check it out. I know Alex is going to be there at some point during the con, I think.
But he's super skinny, so you might not even
recognize him from last year.
Why are you so skinny, Alex? I want to buy you a cheeseburger. Yeah.
Tupac Cat has cheeseburger?
Tupac Cat has cheeseburger.
I can have cheeseburger?
Each of those 75 pieces is completely different.
That's crazy.
They're all hand done, hand cast, hand painted. It's not just paint. Some of them are cast up. Like this one's a little bit, you can't really see it on here, but a little bit. It's like a translucent, but then painted on top of. So go check them out. You don't know what you're gonna have available every day.
Funny thing about this toy, my favorite part, honestly, is the bottom. Because he's got a full, like, you know, most stuff will be like cast and open bottom and then it'll be like sanded flat. But he has an actual sculpted bottom with the little Zero Friends logo in it. That's my favorite part. I'm sorry that's my favorite part, but that's my favorite part.
All right, we have a few more things that have been waiting to get on the show here. So let's just kind of look through some of these real quick. We've got
Garfield
the
books?
Garfield and Company graphic novels. This was kind of a random thing that was sent to us, and
Hey, maybe that should be like a toy brief,
go ahead and
too.
send them to us. Yeah, this is all I'm really going to say about it. Garfield has graphic novels by Papercutz. It's everyone's favorite lasagna eating cat. He's back.
It's all CG, right? Like,
Yeah.
$7.99. Papercutz. Go to Garfield.com or Papercutz with a Z because they're from the street.com.
oh, they got the Z.
Also, Zombies and Toys. We've talked about them many times on the show. They have a artist button series where they do different zombie buttons and then one take on their logo. So this one is by Joel Robinson. So it's Joel Robinson's artist series. And you can see his stuff at somewhere because I can't read the note now that Scott took it.
Zombiesandtoys.com.
But where's Joel Robinson's website?
I don't see another website.
Okay, well just go to zombiesandtoys.com and look it up.
Artpusher.net.
There you go.
There you go.
So
Nice.
this drawing was done for us by Robert Stoll Smith over in the UK. Office
Thank
Zombie
you.
on our forum. He likes to send in drawings sometimes, so check him out.
Thank you.
Which one's George? Oh, there's
that one.
George.
This this one I actually want to give a second here, and give a big thanks to Chris Ramo Art. So it's Chris ChrisRaimoArt.com. You can find him on Facebook at facebook.com/Chris Ramo Art Fan and twitter.com/Chris Ramo Art. But check this out.
These are awesome
Like a
prints.
steampunk Boba Fett. And like kind of a
Steampunk Batman.
The Bat Gentleman.
Awesome.
And then this one
Love
is
it.
kind of like a random like steampunk dude.
Is that a steampunk Robin?
I think Steampunk Robin's in this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the little like eyeball dude on the side.
What?
Hold up that Boba
Aren't
Fett
these
one.
gorgeous?
Look at the little carbonite Han.
Now this says 1 of 1. This
Yeah.
says 8 of 10. So
I think
is
he
this one
sells these
just for you?
prints. Yeah, he
Prints.
printed that one out for me
Let
because
go
he
of
knew
it. We gotta show it off.
I'm a Boba Fett fan. So
Awesome.
he hit me up on Twitter and asked if he could send that in. So of course, what am I going to say? No, don't send me a Boba Fett.
No Boba Fett's?
So yeah, awesome.
Thank you so much.
me
Those
see
are gorgeous. And we would also like to say thank you for this little resin dude. This was from Ezekiel. I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. I'm really sorry. Ezekiel Villegas?
Villegas?
Villegas.
Oh, that was a much better pronunciation.
Ezekiel Villegas?
Ran into him at BotCon, and he was nice enough to pass along one of his little resin guys.
That you promptly chucked.
I didn't mean to do that!
He killed him.
Little eyeball. You know what?
Didn't
Crack
do
it.
that.
Crack it needs this little guy.
It's like an eyeball Jawa.
Little eyeball, dude.
It's like
It
a
is
Jawa.
totally a little Jawa.
Eyeball Jawa.
So that, I think, catches us up. With most of
Let's
our
go to
set.
Comic-Con.
Events.
Things to do.
Speaking of...
Events. Happenings.
do it.
Stuff to do.
Speaking of Comic-Con.
San Diego Comic-Con. It's at the San Diego Convention Center in San Diego, California from July 21st to 24th. Comic-con.org.
Shades of Ray, Color Ink Book's 3rd anniversary group show at WWA Gallery in Culver City, California from July 29th to August 31st. WWAGallery.com. That's it. Wrap it up.
And that's it. Don't forget you can save money with the coupon code. It's TOYBREAK10 for 10% off at tilted.com and button-lab.com. And the code TOYBREAK, all one word, for 15% off at funkrush.com and 20% off at octobertoys.com. As always, toybreak.com is the hub for everything Toy Break that you could want. You could watch the show, you get show notes, you can join the contest section, join the contest in the forum, you can join the discussions. That's what we have. Participate in the discussions on the forum. You can download fun random noises on the goodies page and paper toys of us. You can call and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can email us at info@toybreak.com. You can keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can check out our toy briefs and full episodes at toybreak or at youtube.com/toybreak. You can follow us on Twitter. I am at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
At Mr. Scott Tollison Gaspar.
And now,
And that's it.
Wrap it up.
See you after Comic-Con.
I think it was wrapped up. We wrapped. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Bye.